Hello, hello. Happy Halloween, my friends. It is Tuesday, October 31st. Is there a better deck for today than the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle? Let's see what we have got. We've got Freedom, the Selkie. We've got Focus, the Q-Sith. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. I'm bad with some of these names. And Choice, the Valkyrie. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Grandma. If some difficult yet important choices are before you right now, this pull is for you today. I'm getting the sense that this is for some of our friends that could use a little extra guidance dealing with whatever it is that they're going through. So we are going to start with the Selkie, which is standing for freedom and more specifically authenticity, being true to self. Quick recap for those that are a little less familiar with the mythology around the Selkie, but these are shape-shifting creatures in mythology that could shed their seal skin, walk as a human amongst the people, enjoy their time, return to the skin, return to the sea. Usually these stories were of women, although there are some rare stories of male Selkies. This was generally a beautiful woman arises from the skin sort of thing. Men would fall in love with the female form and hide the skin so that they could essentially trap the Selkie for themselves. And although they very well could have a whole life together, deep down, that Selkie is always going to long for home. They are trapped in the wrong skin. Do you understand why we're using this one to symbolize freedom now? You may have been feeling trapped in the wrong skin, trapped in the wrong situation, trapped in a space that isn't true to your authentic self. Pulling this card as cosmic acknowledgement of that feeling and some guidance perhaps on how to get out of that corner. Now, I always butcher this one, the Kusith. Sorry if I'm saying this wrong, you guys, but I actually quite love this creature, even though I keep butchering the name. Now, the card is a note for focus, but more specifically, we're talking about risks and being aware of potential red flags. So this is a guardrail or guideline for this process where you are trying to get back to your authentic self. Do it cautiously and pay attention to any red flags you might come across along the way, especially in regards to outside sources trying to guide you and corral you into their vision of what your authentic self should be. Do you follow? Now I'm actually going to tie this one, Valkyrie, in with the focus card because I'm sensing that a significant portion of the issues around not feeling like your authentic self and even the warnings of looking out for risks and red flags has a lot to do with the community or lack thereof. It's time to make some choices when it comes to your inner circle to weed out those that are not beneficial to you, who are maybe red flags, who are maybe a risk to you, your safety, your sanity, your well-being, your new path, or your true authentic self. Or if you're an antisocial like me, maybe you've been wearing too much of a mask and forcing yourself to be more social than you want to be. You're starting to burn out. It's starting to get to you. And this card is a nod towards making that decision to scale it back a little bit. Maybe you're extending yourself too much. Maybe it's time to return to your usual hermit self or limiting the activity that's draining you. Now, I'm using these as examples, but hopefully you get the idea of what I'm trying to convey. All right, let's not forget the story of the Selkie, which is essentially an outsider showing up, seeing this beautiful person, and deciding that that is the skin they want. They don't want the authentic one. They want the showpiece. They want the show skin. They want the temporary skin that walks the beach. And they will hide your true skin from you, keeping you away from yourself. You understand? It's time to weed through that circle and find out who is a risk, who is a danger, who is a red flag to who you are, what you want, and what you're about, and who is a true member of your community. Who do you want to keep around? Who can accept you in your true form, not just the pretty form that they like better. You understand? And how fitting that we're talking about shedding skins and shape-shifting on Halloween. Trick or treat.